Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday. Welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I hope your week's off to a good start. Let's kick it off with another perfume related video. Now we are not reviewing a new to me perfume today. We are actually going to be talking about some fragrances, perfumes, that I have been mixing together to come up with a new fragrance experience, if you will. Basically, I'm a lover of perfume, right? Like I could go out every single week and purchase a new perfume to be able to test out and enjoy. However, I do have a budget. I don't have unlimited spending. And so for me, I have a certain amount of dollars that I allot each year to purchase new things to feature here on my channel. Things that, you know, float my boat that I think you guys might like, but it's not an endless budget. And so from time to time, I do crave new things and I just am not able to go out and purchase something new. I feel like this is reality for most people. So for me, I started kind of thinking outside of the box. I feel like I've been doing this to some degree my entire life, like mixing different things together to come up with different fragrances, whether it's pairing different scented body lotions with certain perfumes or mixing perfumes together to come up with something that is new to me, something that kind of gets me excited again, and most importantly, something that keeps me from going out and buying something new. So today I have 4 different perfume combinations. I kept it to just 2 fragrances per recommendation, if you will. I have a feeling a lot of you guys probably have these fragrances, especially if you watch my channel and you purchase any of my recommendations. All of these are fairly recent reviews, I feel like, at least within the last year on my channel. So you may have some of these fragrances. Even if you have different perfumes in your collection, think about what the different notes are in your fragrances and then start thinking about what might smell really great if you mix those fragrances together. Like sometimes I will literally just sit in our master closet where I keep my perfumes and I will just have some strips of paper and I will spray fragrance on those strips of paper and smell it. And if it smells good, then I will test it on my arm and I will just play with different scents and make little notes to myself so that when I'm craving something different, something new, I can go back into my closet instead of going to Ulta or Sephora to immediately just get another, quick fix, if you will. So anyway, I will list and link all of these perfumes in the description box down below. If I do have an individual review that talks about, the fragrance itself, talks about the fragrance notes, the projection, the longevity, all of that kind of stuff, I will link those individual reviews in the description box down below as well. So if you want to go look up any of those, they will be right down there for you. But without further ado, let's get into the different combinations. Like I said, I have 4 for you today, and I have been loving all 4 of these. So I think that you might as well. The number 1 combination has been Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar with Skylar Boardwalk Delight. So hear me out here. If you are someone who does not care for really sweet, intense, definitely more feminine leaning cotton candy type scents, this is not the combination for you. If all of that sounds absolutely atrocious to you, you're just gonna wanna skip by this first one because that is exactly what this is. This is the funnest combination that I think I've come up with in terms of how it smells. It's the sweetest. It's just such a fun combo. Now, don't get me wrong. Each of these scents in their own right are fabulous. And if you're a purist, just wear them on their own. But I just love the sparkling sugar. I mean, obviously I purchased like a mega size of it, right? Like this is, I think, the biggest size that they actually have available. It's so good, you guys. This is sweet. It's got like a touch of, I think it's peach in here. But mostly what I get from it is just warm sweetness. but without being cloying. Like, I don't think it comes across as cloying at all. And this Boardwalk Delight is very much like coconut milk, cotton candy, vanilla, just very, very sweet. They're fabulous together, I'm telling you. In fact, this is the combination that I want to wear today. So I'm gonna show you how I actually layer the fragrance. So I just pick one and give myself a little spritz. And then literally I go over top with the second fragrance, and that's it. You guys, just trust me on this one. You don't need to blend these together. You don't have to, but if you're looking for a new, sweet, fun, very feminine, girly combination, yeah. Like, this is one of those like Barbie type smells, I feel like, you know, where it's just like over the top, girly, sweet, fun. I love it. If you have both of these, think about pairing them together. It's a great combination. All right, next. Now, both of these are from Mancera, and Mancera is a fragrance house that I am very quickly falling in love with. They have so many incredible scents, and for the remainder of this year and into 2024, there are many more Mancera fragrances that I plan on picking up to be able to review. But pairing the Mancera Royal Vanilla with the Mancera Holidays has been such a lovely combo. You don't need to pair these two together at all. They're fabulous in their own right, just like with the Clean Reserve and the Skylar, but they just come together to create such a unique experience. So Royal Vanilla is, this is definitely a sweeter vanilla. I could see where this one might be too sweet for a lot of people. That being said, if you like a nice, sweet, somewhat basic vanilla with a little bit of almost like I feel like there's a musk note in this that I really like a lot. But this particular vanilla paired with Holidays. Now, Holidays is a beachy, coconutty, like warm, tropical scent. It is fabulous. Like, I have loved this one this summer. And by the way, if you are looking for lasting power, if you are looking for longevity, I think that Mancera so far has been like a powerhouse in both of those departments. They're fabulous. Like, if you are looking to really make a statement with your perfume, check out Mancera for sure. But this one, with just that like coconut beachy vibe and the addition of a little bit of this like sweet warm vanilla, oh man, it just makes this Holidays even warmer and more like delicious. I don't know how that's possible, but it's a thing. Anyway, love both of these. And I just love the packaging of Mancera fragrances. Like, their glass is really heavy and luxe feeling. I love these like 4-ounce options. So this one here is 2 ounces. This one here is Holidays. The Mancera fragrances are quite spendy. There are a lot of discount sites that you can purchase these from, so you don't necessarily like have to pay full price for these. But do be careful about the retailers that you shop from. I do know there are a lot of fake fragrances out there, so make sure whatever, you know, discount retailer you're shopping with, that they are actually selling like the legit Mancera product. So I have heard some stories about that, so I am really careful with that. Honestly, I do try to, whenever possible, like just purchase from, you know, the company themselves, but there are a couple of more reputable perfume sites that I've come across. I will link a couple of my faves in the description box down below, so feel free to check those out down there. I feel like I've always gotten like the real thing from those companies that'll be listed down there. All right, let's keep going. we have another Clean Reserve fragrance. This time around, it is Radiant Nectar. Now this is kind of a peach and pear combo. It's a little bit fruity, but it also has some musk to it as well. And this one is really, really summery and sweet. I love Radiant Nectar. Sometimes, however, I want to tone it down a little bit. And one of the nicest vanillas that I have found to do that with is actually the Ariana Grande Mod Vanilla. This is available at Ulta. I have the Mod Blush as well. Now, I really do think that you could probably actually maybe use the Royal Vanilla for this as well. But this vanilla is a little softer. It's a little bit cleaner smelling, and it's not quite as, like I would consider this vanilla maybe a little bit more aggressive in its approach. This is just a much softer take on a vanilla. It's a really great perfume to blend with a lot of other fragrances. In fact, if you buy the little duo of the Mod Blush fragrance, she released Mod Vanilla and Mod Blush at the same time. Mod Blush is a light, clean, kind of pink floral. And the two of those are fabulous together. In fact, I think I actually prefer the Mod Blush with the Mod Vanilla versus just the Mod Blush on its own. But this, while the packaging is kind of cheap feeling, the fragrance itself, I think, is really pretty, really soft, and just a great blender. If you have something where maybe the fruit notes are a little bit too aggressive or a little bit too strong, like I feel like the pear comes out of this a little bit more than I would like sometimes. I feel like this vanilla tones that pear down just a touch for me. It's a great combo. So if you have both of these, think about pairing them together. And then the last one is actually one of my more like unique blends. I don't know what made me think to pair these together, other than I looked at the glass and I was like, oh, they're kind of similar in color. That was literally what I saw, and I was like, I wonder if they'd smell good together. Guess what? They do. So what do we have here? Philosophy's Falling in Love. Now this one is a little bit more hard to come by these days. By the way, Philosophy is now cruelty-free. This was the fragrance that I wore on my wedding day back in 2008. I have loved it for years, and it totally bummed me out when I went cruelty-free that I could no longer purchase this. So my mom actually got this for me off of QVC. I don't think my mom knew that Philosophy wasn't cruelty-free. She just saw that this was the perfume that I wore on my wedding day, and so, look at what I got this for you, you know? Like, it was that kind of thing. So, that being said, I am incredibly happy and excited and just pleased as punch that Philosophy finally did go cruelty-free, because man, do I love this. This is a vanilla blackberry combination, and it just is so happy. Now, to me, this screams happiness because I wore this, like I said, on my wedding day, and those are great memories for me. We had an absolutely lovely late October wedding, and it was so fun. It flew by way too fast. But the one thing that I do remember from that day is I just remember getting whiffs of this, and it really did tie those like memories from that day as fast as it went. Like, it just, I don't know, scent has such a special way of just endearing memories to you. And this one here will forever just be one of my happiest perfumes. It's great on its own. You can find Falling in Love through the Philosophy website. You can also find, I believe they have some Falling in Love products over on QVC as well. So I'll link this in a few places, but it is slightly harder to come by these days. And I think it's now just available in an eau de toilette. This one's actually an eau de parfum. So I have not been able to find eau de parfums from Philosophy. I wonder if they just don't make them anymore. I received this several years ago, so they might have changed that. All right, and this is this is the ridiculous Ariana Grande Cloud. I say ridiculous because I don't know, the packaging just isn't really my jam. That being said, the scent is lovely. This is a sweeter version of the Baccarat Rouge 540, which is also one of my favorite perfumes. Again, not cruelty free, but this has almost like a touch of marshmallow in it. This is like a sweeter version of that. Now, when you pair these two together, the Cloud brings a little bit of that sweet marshmallowy musk note into the blackberry and vanilla here. And oh man, this is magic. This is not the type of fragrance that smacks you in the face. It will not enter the room long before you do. It's a little bit more of those like, you know, almost like skin type fragrances. Not in that like you won't be able to, like others won't be able to smell this on you at all, but they'll have to come a little bit closer. So they're just so beautiful together, you guys. In fact, I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I just love this combo together. This has quite the sprayer on it. Yes, just trust me on this one, you guys. If you're looking for something soft, really pretty, I think if we were getting married now, I would still choose Falling in Love, but I think I might actually pair it with the Ariana Grande Cloud. It almost makes this smell a little bit more mature. It smells kind of young because of that blackberry and vanilla combo. I think that the Cloud adds a little bit of maturity to this fragrance and just makes it a little bit fancier, a little bit more fabulous. If you have both of these, try them. No regrets. This is magical. This is magical. I smell so good right now. I wish you guys could smell me. Anyway, let me know what some of your favorite perfume combinations are in the comments down below. I will have more of these videos because, like I said, I do this stuff all the time. So once fall rolls around, man, do I have some combinations for you guys. So do stay tuned. Let me know if you have any questions and subscribe if you're new. Give this video a big fat thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.